Hello everyone, it's Veer and today I'm going to be talking about open source software that I actually use. Now before getting started with the video, I have two honorable mentions that I will not be including in this video, and those are Kdenlive and GIMP. First of all, talking about Kdenlive, why would I use Kdenlive when DaVinci Resolve is already free, old and tried and tested? Though that doesn't mean I hate Kdenlive, that just means I am more habitual to DaVinci Resolve. Talking about GIMP now, so last year Canva made Affinity free, and I think if a free app is all you want, then Affinity is a better choice. Until and unless you strictly want to follow the open source ideology, or you are scared that it might become paid someday, which I don't know, maybe it will, but at least for now it is free. Okay, so now getting to the apps that I actually use. Browsers, I mainly use two open source browsers, which are Helium and Zen Browser. Helium is based on ungoogled Chromium, so basically it is like Chrome, but it removes all of the Google's tracking and telemetry, and what's left behind is a clean, lightweight browser. It is extremely fast. Also, it blocks all of the cookies of all of the websites by default, and it also works with uBlock Origin, at least for now. Now, if you want to block ads and trackers using the uBlock Origin extension on Chrome, you can't do that anymore, as Chrome recently pushed an update that makes uBlock Origin obsolete, meaning it doesn't work on Chrome anymore. But Helium still supports it and comes pre-installed with uBlock Origin. The second browser I use is the Zen Browser, which is a Firefox fork, so basically it is based on Firefox. The cool thing about this browser is that it has an insanely modern UI. Also, its website just absolutely mocks every other website. Now, one thing about Zen Browser that separates it from other browsers is that it has vertical tabs, like the Arc browser. In most browsers, the tabs are on the top, but on Zen, they are vertically organized. You can also do this on Helium, by the way. Just go to the top bar, right click on it, click on the browser layout, and choose vertical tab. Now it will look something like this. Now, I am pretty sure that Zen Browser is inspired by the Arc browser, which got insanely popular a few years ago among the nerds on macOS, but its Windows version was kind of a mess. Also, they stopped the development on Arc browser for some reason, and I think that played a big role in the rise of the Zen browser. Audio editors. Now the biggest and main app here is Audacity, but if you want a more privacy focused audio editor, then I would recommend the Tenacity app, which is a fork of the Audacity app, but it removes all of the telemetry stuff and leaves you with a clean private audio editor. It has a clean UI, and because Tenacity focuses on privacy and stability rather than chasing every new Audacity feature, it may not always have the latest features. Note takers. Now I am going to be honest here, while there are some great open source and free note takers, I still use Obsidian, and I am including it in this video because it closely follows the open source ideology. But if you want a completely open source Obsidian alternative, you can check out the Logseq app. And if you want an open source Notion alternative, then you can check out AppFlowy, which has a beautiful UI. Now coming back to Obsidian, in open source ideology, you want the thing to be free, you want it to be accessible, and you want to be the owner of your data. Obsidian does all that. All your notes are stored as local markdown files on your computer. So let's say if Obsidian becomes paid someday, you can just take your notes and switch to some other app. And it also has a ton of community plugins that make it a way better experience. By the way, if you want to watch a whole video on my Obsidian setup, raw and unedited, you can click on the I button and you will find the video right there. Office Suite. A few years ago, when we were in our IT classes, we used to be taken to the school's computer lab and we used to be taught about the OpenOffice suite. It's sad to see that it's largely dead now, but we do have an alternative that's even better and still gets new features. That is the LibreOffice suite, and that is what I currently use. Even the script of this video, as you can see on the screen, was written on LibreOffice Writer. The LibreOffice suite comes with 6 main apps: a writing app, a spreadsheet app, a presentation app, a drawing app, a math formula writing app, and a database app. So basically everything you will ever need from an Office suite, and it even has databases, and you can get it absolutely for free on their website. I guess I will have to stop right there, because if I make a long video then people don't watch it and I get less views. So a part 2 will come next week probably, in which I will go further and deep down into the open source apps that I actually use. Basically, part 2 of this video. That's it for this one. Have a nice day.